Committee of the Whole, will you call the roll, please?
Certainly. Alderman Novit.
Here.
Alderman Waldeck.
Here.
Alderman Moore is absent. Alderman Pandaleon.
Here.
Alderman Tack.
Here.
Alderman Reisenberg.
Here.
Chairman Palmer.
Here.
Alderman Adelman.
Here.
Mr. Chair, you have a quorum.
Thank you. The first item is the approval of the minutes of the March 4th, 2013 Committee of the Whole meeting. Could I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Next is the update on the Route 60 median by Bob Kiley.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the council. This evening on the regular city council agenda is a resolution ratifying certain actions with respect to the work going on Route 60. We just wanted to spend a few minutes here seeing if there was any questions. I know that you got an email update late last week about the work that has been accomplished to date, what's scheduled to be done this week, and hopefully everything will be done before Memorial Day. But staff is prepared to give you further details and information if you require them, but I know we've talked about this project off and on for quite a few months now, but we just wanted to give you that opportunity if there was any further questions before this evening's regular meeting.
Right. Any further questions from anybody?
I've got to get some questions in there, just fill time if nothing else. On the agreement itself, I noticed there's no ending point. Or it just seems to be
This
something.
is the CPOA agreement.
Yeah.
I'll let either the city attorney or maybe Chuck. The reason is because we anticipate that with the system in place, as long as the system remains there, there's going to be this ongoing relationship between us and the CPOA. So
Yeah.
there is no termination date per se, but
Well, I'm not scared about us terminating it, but as far as the
CPOA.
Conway allowing us to use it, I'd hate to have it terminated quickly,
Yeah.
or else we'll have a lot of dried up plants.
You are correct. We do not have a specific termination date. The terms that they offered were just sort of, we could use it more or less at their sufferance. And so rather than, we certainly could have put a termination date with a specified limited period, or we could have put a period of time within which they have to give us notice first.
Yeah.
The way it's instead worked is that they have the right to hold off on the water if the water levels go down. I think the implication of that is that we have a continuing right to use it. So from that perspective, I thought that we might be better served than to have a specific period during which we might have a loss of that ongoing opportunity.
Yeah, the only reason I would like to have at least some duration of time is, for the obvious part of, at a certain point, what's free, a decision could be made to make it not free anymore. And after a year after we've invested how many dollars in this project, I think we'd be, where there's good faith for everyone involved in this, things change. And I just don't want to have a large investment that's not protected.
I think that's a fair point. Again, part of the consideration here is that this was a project that the CPOA itself was very supportive of.
Yeah.
And presumably it's as much in their interest as anybody's to keep that area attractive and vibrant. We can certainly go have it approved subject to some minimum term and a termination period. I don't know that they would have any particular objection to that. I think that, one could look at it in either way, that if we have a termination period, then we may actually see it terminated, as opposed to have the implication that it's an ongoing right, subject only to their ability to curtail our water usage when they have a shortage.
Just a thought, and again, a consideration.
It's a fair thought.
Yeah.
We're going to meet with them on Wednesday so we can broach the subject with them and you could just approve it subject to some.
We could do it in substantially the form attached, and that way if that becomes something that they're amenable to and we can reach something that's comfortable for the city, then we can certainly include
Could
that.
do rule of perpetuities and base it on the life of Bob Palmer or something like that.
Yeah,
Far too epic.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions? We have an opportunity for public comment. Hearing none. We could try to get on some of the agenda for the regular meeting, or we could just adjourn. I think we should adjourn into executive session. I need a motion and a second to adjourn into executive session for the acquisition and disposition of property.
And move to adjourn into executive session.
Have a second?
Second.
Roll call?
Chairman Palmer,
Aye.
Alderman Novit,
Aye.
Alderman Waldeck.
Aye.
Alderman Pandaleon,
Aye.
Alderman Tack.
Aye.
Alderman Reisenberg.
Aye.
Alderman Adelman.
Aye.
Motion carries.
All right. We are adjourned into executive session.